Hello, welcome to Prime Sports. Tonight with me, Razak Musbao. Now, let's start off the office of the Ghana Football Association, where the president of the association, Kete Kreko, has unveiled plans to enhance the prize money for the victors of the Ghana Premier League in the upcoming 2023-2024 league season. This announcement was made during the launch of the new league campaign held earlier in the course of the week at the Eastern Premier Hotel in Koforidua. Now, in the just ended season, Mediama Sporting Club, who became champions, received the prize money of 300,000 Ghana cedis, a figure that drew criticism within the football community. In light of that, the association increased the prize money by 60%. Here is President of the association, Kete Kreko.
The FA will be rewarding from the first position to the 10th position on the league table. I'm sure we didn't hear what I said. So, for the upcoming season, to ensure that we increase the competitiveness of our league, we are going to reward clubs that place from the first position to the 10th position on the league log. So the winner for the upcoming Premier League season will take home, obviously, the big trophy, 40 medals, and 500,000 Ghana cedis. I did say 500,000, anyway, 500,000 Ghana cedis. The second place, which will be the first runner-up, will take home 200,000 Ghana cedis. And the third place team will take home 100,000 Ghana cedis. I'm sure we may have forgotten what the awards were in the just ended season. Mirima received 300,000. The second place received 150,000. Ediana, and the third place received 80,000. In the new season 2023, the first, hopefully, it could be Olympics, it will take home 500,000, the second place 200,000, and the third place 100,000 Ghana cedis. Now, the fourth place team will receive a cash prize of 80,000 Ghana cedis. The fourth runner-up will receive 70,000 Ghana cedis. The fifth runner-up will receive 60,000 Ghana cedis. The sixth runner-up will receive 50,000 Ghana cedis. The seventh runner-up will receive 40,000 Ghana cedis. The seventh runner-up 30,000 cedis. And the ninth runner-up will take home 20,000 Ghana cedis, making it a total investment in cash prize alone of 1,150,000 Ghana cedis. The whole idea is to make our GPL very competitive. The whole idea is to keep our teams interested in fighting for the points from the beginning right to the end. This is the first time we are rewarding from first position to the 10th position in direct cash. Kudos to all of us. At the last Congress, I did say that your FA has been working well. I did also say that because of the establishment of a fully fledged marketing department, our inflows have increased. Did I not say that? I did also say that because our inflows have increased, part of our inflows will come back to you as football clubs. This is it.
Yep, so that's the Ghana Football Association president. But let's take a closer look at the benefits that he outlined in that statement. So you could see previous. So just take a look. So this is exactly. So this is what I was trying to get to. So this, if you could see clearly, is the prize money he was outlining. Previously, first to third are the only ones who gets to receive money at the end of the season, which he outlined. But now, from first to the 10th place team are all going to receive some amount of money, and you can see that. alongside the prize money, you realize that they're also going to, each club is going to receive a marketing or the TV right money, which is 330,000 Ghana cedis. Each club, all the 18 Premier League clubs are all going to receive that. And they are also going to receive some 275,000 Ghana cedis in terms of the sponsorship that comes to the league. All the clubs will receive that. They're also going to receive some coach development, which is 50,000 Ghana cedis for every club playing in the Ghana Premier League. So when you do the maths, the winner of the Ghana Premier League at the end of the day, plus the prize money, is going to go home with some 1.1 million Ghana cedis. If you win the Ghana Premier League, alongside all the other benefits you get, plus the prize money, you're going to get some 1.1 million Ghana cedis. And in dollars, that's some $105,000. That's massive in terms of the investment that has been made in the Ghana Premier League. The second is going home cumulatively with some $77,000. The third will go home with $68,000. So that's what the clubs are getting as far as the new season of the Ghana Premier League is concerned. But in the context of what has been happening over the years, this is how it looks like, how much the clubs that won the previous Ghana Premier Leagues, this is how much they got. Let's have that on our screen. So you can see, since this is post the normalization committee, the normalization committee organized the Ghana Premier League, which Accra Heart of Oak won in 2019-2020 season, and they got 250,000 Ghana cedis. Then Kumasi Asante Kotoko won the next edition, and they got 250,000 Ghana cedis. There was no increase in terms of the prize money in that season that Kumasi Asante Kotoko won it. But in the just ended season, that's where we saw some marginal, increment in the prize money. Some 50,000 Ghana cedis is what was increased. So from 250,000 to 300,000 in the just ended season. However, in the upcoming season, we don't know which team is going to win in yet, but it's significant in terms of how much has been increased. From 50,000, we've seen a massive increment of 200,000 Ghana cedis. So the winner is having to go home with 500,000 Ghana cedis. And this explains why a lot of the football stakeholders within the Ghana Premier League are, relatively happy about this development. Well, however, there are some who still believe that the money is not enough and that more could be given to the clubs in the Ghana Premier League. Joining us on phone is the Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante Twum, to help us respond to some of these concerns and also help us understand when the FA president said this money is going to help the league to become more competitive. Mr. Henry Asante Twum, thank you for joining us on Prime Sports. How is this money going to help make the league competitive, as the president of the Ghana Football Association is espousing?
Well, thanks for having me. The reason for what the president said was basically to stress on the fact that this first to 10th position reward package for our competing clubs is something that we are not used to. It is something that, the Ghana Premier League as a competition is not noted for. So you would reckon that in the last 3 seasons, we've always improved in terms of the prize money. The argument as regards whether it's enough or is not enough is secondary. I'm saying this because aside the 2019-2020 league campaign, which was truncated because of COVID-19, we've always made, efforts to reward the top 3 teams. So in 2020-2021, when Hearts of Oak won the league, they took home 200,000 Ghana cedis. The team that finished second also walked away with a cash prize, and then the third place team as well made some money, I think 80,000 Ghana cedis that season. Now the following season, we moved from 200,000 to 250,000, and then the second team walked home with 150,000, and then the third place team also made 80,000 Ghana cedis. or the third place team was also rewarded with an amount of 80,000 Ghana cedis. Now, in the wisdom of the executive council, having looked at the competitive nature of the league, having looked at what the clubs play for, because aside the fact that they make some money from the TV sponsorship from Star Times, and they make some money as well from the general sponsorship, that is from the headline sponsor, which is Bet Power. In the last season, teams that finish in 4th to 10th place get virtually nothing. You know? So they think that we have to give them reason to compete for places. There must be something that would entice these clubs to fight for a respectable position on the league log, because they will have an eye on a prize at the end of the season. So if you are a Bechem United who fought until the final day of the season, and you know that when you finish in third place or in second place, even if you miss out on the league title, there is a reward for you. You will always fight very hard and encourage and motivate your players to go all out in the course of the campaign. Now, if you are a team that do not match maybe the quality, or for that matter, the standard of the top team on top of the league table, you know that even when you finish in 7th place, 6th place, you have something to take home. And that would motivate these clubs not to throw in the towel when they know that their position in the Premier League is secure. Sometimes what we see is that once the clubs know that, when I finish in 3rd place, when I finish in 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th, I will not be relegated. So there is nothing to fight for. But this time, we want to give them reason to fight for their position. Because at the end of the season, no matter how small it is, there is a reward, at the end of the season. And which is why the Executive Council thought that let's stretch or expand the prize money from not only the winning team or the team that will finish 2nd and 3rd, but rather from 1st to 10th, so that there will be competition for places, so that there will be that motivation to fight for a respectable position, not only to maintain league status, but also to get some cash reward, at the end of the campaign. And this is the reason why the president said that this would make the campaign competitive.
Well, of course, I mean, there's been some concerns about, how some teams, of course, we saw in the case of Ashanti Gold and Inter Allies, who have all been punished, play matches of convenience. So at least I'm understanding that if there is any of such contemplation in the upcoming season, at least this prize money will help, nip that in the bud. But I mean, going for are you hoping that with this money, although some are, raising concerns about the quantity of it, that is still not enough, are you hoping with this money maybe we could see an improvement in the infrastructure of our clubs across the country?
Yes, I mean, basically, yes, there is a prize money, but the prize money is not the only reason why these clubs compete for the title. There is also, the fight for bragging rights. I remember 2 seasons ago when Hearts of Oak and Asante Kroko were neck to neck at the top of the table. They were fighting for the title. The game in Accra decided the season when Hearts of Oak came from 7th place to topple Asante Kroko at the end of the campaign. What we know is that yes, this may not be enough. The economic situations are hard, but the fact that we have moved from one place to the other is what excites the FA. 3 seasons ago, if we paid 200,000, then we moved from 200,000 to 250,000. Last season, we paid 300,000 to the winner of the league, which was Midiema. We think that yes, moving it from 300,000 to 500,000 is a leap. Regarding whether is enough or not is another subject matter. But I do not want to believe that there is any club across the world that play that compare how much they spend in the campaign, on the transfer market, in getting players to beef up their squad, to strengthen their squad, and all this put together can be equated to how much they make at the end of the season. I don't think we are in the position to compare what we have here to what happens in other jurisdictions, but I think that is work in progress. If you move from 200,000 to 250,000 to 300,000, and today we are talking about 500,000 for the league winner, it's possible. It's possible that next season we will move from 500,000 to 700,000 or even 1 million.
Yeah.
So it's work in progress.
Yeah.
We understand the concerns that have come up, the fact that people try as much as possible to compare what our league winners make to what happens in other countries. Yes, we know that it may not be enough, but the fact we are moving from one step to the other is very, very encouraging. And not only that, the fact that today we have seen the need to not only reward teams that finish in the top 3, but rather teams that finish in the top 10 is also progressive, and we should be looking at that rather than to think about how much clubs spend and how much goes into salaries, how much goes into expenditure in the course of the campaign. Because you cannot say that you play the league just because of prize money. Today, I can assure you that the value of players who play for Midiema has either doubled or tripled because of their participation in the CAF Champions League. Same happens to maybe Dreams FC. If Dreams FC were valued at $1 million 6 months ago, today it may be different.
Well,
when they go to the transfer market, yes. When they go to the transfer market, the fact that they have competed in the CAF Confederation Cup alone is enough to
increase their money,
the value
of the players there. Great.
These are some of the economic factors that come in, and not only about how much they make at the end of the season. Dreams FC, Dreams FC made for winning the FA Cup. They were giving 100,000 to participate in Africa from the structure of the FA Cup. Aside that, they have been given $30,000. And yesterday, if you paid attention to what the FA president said, he also mentioned that the support the FA gives to clubs who participate in the CAF inter-club competition is going to change from next season.
Well, Harry, Harry, so, points well made. But the Black Stars, they have a game coming up shortly. Any updates you can share with us relative to that? What we should expect, maybe the squad to be released, etc.?
I can't tell when the squad will be released, but I know that the coach is expected in town later tonight. Once he arrives, he will present his squad to the FA. He will have a meeting with the management committee. He will justify the selection or the call-ups he has made. And once that process is fully exhausted, we will move to the second stage by making the squad known to the public.
Henry Asantichum, thank you very much for making time with us on Joe News today. That's the Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association. Well, let's stay with the Ghana Football Association because the election process remains on hold due to an ongoing legal case involving club side Ken Faisal and the football governing body. Now, the court session, which was scheduled for today, did not take place, leading to both parties' legal representatives agreeing on a new day for the case, which is September 6th. That's a week from now. Ken Faisal are seeking to prevent the GFA from conducting its planned presidential election on September 27 in Tamale. Now, the club argues that the election should be postponed until representatives for the National League class regional football associations and related bodies are duly elected. The club also contends that a valid Congress cannot convene to elect the GFA president until new representatives for the Executive Council have been properly elected. Yeah, well, just some update from the world of tennis, and it's Stefanos Tsitsipas who has been knocked down by 128th ranked Dominic Sticker. Tsitsipas over there losing to the Dominic Sticker in the second round, in the second round of the US Open. Sticker came out on top of a 4-hour epic 7-5, 7-6, 7-6, 6-3 over there. And Tsitsipas of Greece was 7 for the for the match in the fourth set, but the Swiss opponent fought back to force a third break. Elsewhere, Novak Djokovic also advanced to the third round after breezing past Spain's Bernabe Zapata Morales in straight sets to reach the third round. The Serbian is looking to add to his record tally of 23 men's Grand Slam title, and the ease of 6-4, 6-1, 6-1 win will suggest that winning the tournament is a real possibility. Well, that's all we have for you on Prime Sports tonight. With me, Razak. Thank you for being a part of it.